Krasnodar is a city and the administrative center of Krasnodar Krai, Russia, located on the Kuban River, approximately 148 kilometers northeast of the Black Sea port of Novorossiysk. As of the 2010 census, its population was 744,995. Name: Krasnodar was founded on January 12, 1794 as Yekaterinoda. The original name meant Catherine's gift, recognizing both Catherine the Great's grant of land in the Kuban region to the Black Sea Cossacks and St. Catherine of Alexandria, who is considered to be the patron of the city. City status was granted in 1867, on December 7, 1920. As a result of the October Revolution, Yekaterinoda was renamed Krasnodar. The new name consists of Krasno and Dar. History: the city originated in 1793 as a military camp, then as a fortress built by the Cossacks to defend imperial borders and to assert Russian dominion over Circassia, a claim which Ottoman Turkey contested. In the first half of the 19th century, Yekaterinoda grew into a busy center of the Kuban Cossacks, gaining official town status in 1867. By 1888, about 45,000 people lived in the city, which had become a vital trade center for southern Russia. In 1897, an obelisk commemorating the 200-year history of the Kuban Cossacks was erected in Yekaterinoda. During the Russian Civil War, the city changed hands several times, coming successively under the control of the Red Army and of the Volunteer Army. Many Kuban Cossacks, as committed anti-Bolsheviks, supported the White Movement. Lavr Kornilov, a white general, captured the city on April 10, 1918, only to be killed a week later when a Bolshevik artillery shell blew up the farmhouse where he had set up his headquarters. During World War II, units of the German army occupied Krasnodar between August 12, 1942 and February 12, 1943. The city sustained heavy damage in the fighting, but was rebuilt and renovated after the war. German forces, including Gestapo and mobile SS execution squads, killed thousands of Jews, communists, and supposed communist partisans. Shooting, hanging, burning, and even gas vans were used. In the summer of 1943, the Soviets began trials, including of their own citizens, for collusion with the Nazis and for participation in war crimes. The first such trial took place at Krasnodar from July 14 to 17, 1943. The Krasnodar tribunal pronounced 8 death sentences, which were summarily carried out in the city square in front of a crowd of about 30,000 people. Administrative and municipal status: Krasnodar is the administrative center of the Krai. Within the framework of administrative divisions, it is, together with 29 rural localities, incorporated as the city of Krasnodar, an administrative unit with the status equal to that of the districts. As a municipal division, the city of Krasnodar is incorporated as Krasnodar Urban Okrug. Main sites: Krasnodar is home to the steel lattice hyperboloid tower built by the Russian engineer and scientist Vladimir Grigorievich Shukov in 1928. It is located near Krasnodar Circus. Other attractions include St. Catherine's Cathedral, the State Arts Museum, a park and theatre named after Maxim Gorky, the beautiful concert hall of the Krasnodar Philharmonic Society, which is considered to have some of the best acoustics in southern Russia, State Cossack Choir, and the Krasnodar Circus. The most interesting place in Krasnodar is Krasnodar Street. There are situated many sites of Krasnodar. At the beginning of this street one can see the central concert hall. At the other end one can see the Aurora Cinema Center. A triumphal arch is situated in the middle of Krasnodar Street. Theatre Square is home to the largest splash fountain in Europe. This fountain was officially inaugurated on September 25, 2011, along with the official ceremony to celebrate the City Day in Krasnodar. Economy. Krasnodar is the economic center of southern Russia. For several years, Forbes magazine named Krasnodar the best city for business in Russia. The industrial sector of the city has more than 130 large and medium-sized enterprises. The main industries of Krasnodar: agriculture and food industry, 42.8%. Energy sector, 13.4%. Fuel industry, 10.5%. Machine construction, 9.4%. Forestry and chemical industries, about 4%. Krasnodar is a highly developed commercial area and has the largest annual turnover in the Southern Federal District of Russia. Retail trade turnover in 2010 reached 290 billion rubles. Per capita, Krasnodar has the highest number of malls in Russia. Note that in the crisis year 2009, turnover of Krasnodar continued to grow, while most of the cities showed a negative trend in the sale of goods. Krasnodar has the lowest unemployment rate among the cities of the Southern Federal District at 0.3% of the total working age population. In addition, Krasnodar holds the first place in terms of highest average salary, 21,742 rubles per capita. Tourism comprises a large part of Krasnodar's economy. There are more than 80 hotels in Krasnodar. The Hilton Garden Inn, opened in 2013, is the first world-class hotel in the city. Transportation. As in many other major cities in Russia, the primary mode of local transportation in Krasnodar is the automobile, though efforts have been made to increase the availability of alternative modes of transportation, including the construction of light railways, biking paths, and wide sidewalks. Public transportation within Krasnodar consists of city buses, trolleybuses, trams, and marshrutkas. Trolleybuses and trams, both powered by overhead electric wires, are the main form of public transportation in Krasnodar, which does not have a metro system. The main airline was Kuban Airlines, but it closed down in 2012, and now the main ones are Aeroflot and Donavia. The largest hotels in the city include the Intourist, Hotel Moskva, and Hotel Platan. Krasnodar uses a 220 volts 50 Hz power supply with 2 round-pin outlets, like most European countries. There are also 2 railway stations in Krasnodar, Krasnodar 1 and Krasnodar 2. Education. In Krasnodar there are 15 gymnasiums, 5 lyceums, 110 schools of general education and 20 specialized schools, as well as 7 non-state lyceums and schools. The city has numerous institutions of higher education, including some state universities. Other universities include Marketing and Social Technology University of Krasnodar. Culture. The oldest part of the city is Krasnodar Historic Center, which consists of many historic buildings, several from the 19th century. Buildings have been preserved, restored or reconstructed, and the district is now a substantial tourist attraction. There are several major theater venues in Krasnodar: the Gorky Krasnodar State Academic Drama Theater, the Krasnodar Ballet Theater, the Krasnodar State Academic Drama Theater, the Krasnodar Regional Puppet Theater, the Krasnodar Musical Theater, the Children's Ballet Theater Fugitives, the Krasnodar State Circus, the Krasnodar Youth Theater, the Ponomarenko Krasnodar Philharmonic, the Kuban Cossack Choir, a creative association premiere. The new puppet theater, Krasnodar, has several major museums. The Kovalenko Krasnodar Regional Art Museum, the oldest public art museum in the North Caucasus, is one of the finest. The largest public library of the city is the Pushkin Krasnodar Regional Universal Scientific Library, founded in 1900. Sports. Several sports clubs are active in the city. Coat of arms. The coat of arms of Yekaterinodar was introduced in 1841 by the Cossack Yesul Ivan Chernik. The royal letter E in the middle is for Ekaterina II. It also depicts the date the city was founded. The imperial double-headed eagle, a bulwa of a Cossack ataman, Yekaterinodar fortress, and flags with letters E, P, A, and N, standing for Catherine II, Paul I, Alexander I, and Nicholas I. Yellow stars around the shield symbolized 59 Black Sea stanitses around the city. Climate. Under the Köppen climate classification, Krasnodar has a humid subtropical climate. Winters are cold and damp, with unstable snow cover. The average temperature in January, the area's coldest month, is 1 degree Celsius. Weather conditions in winter vary greatly in the city. Temperatures can exceed 20 degrees Celsius for a few days, but temperatures below -20 degrees Celsius are not uncommon for Krasnodar, as the city is not protected by mountains from cold waves. Summers are typically hot, with a July average of 24.1 degrees Celsius. The city receives 735 millimeters of precipitation annually, fairly spread throughout the year. Extreme storms are rare in the Krasnodar area. Extreme temperatures have ranged from -32.9 to 40.7 degrees Celsius, recorded on January 11, 1940 and July 30, 2000, respectively. February 2, 2015 was beaten by the absolute temperature record for more than 70 years of observations. The air in the capital of the Kuban has warmed up to +20 degrees Celsius. Twin towns and sister cities. Krasnodar is twinned with notable people.